Welcome, everyone. Thank you for being here. I'm going to keep this tight because your time matter and mine too. Let me start with the question. When was the last time you Googled something before buying it? Now think about the last time you asked ChatGPT instead, or your favorite chatbot tool like Gemini and others. The shift is happening faster than most of the brands realize. And here's what nobody is talking about loudly enough. When someone asks AI for a product recommendation, AI gives one answer, maybe two. There is no scrolling, there's no page two. There is one answer and a link. And if your brand is not the answer, you do not exist for that buyer in that moment. That is what today is about. The problem we are facing is that from last 15 to 20 years, SEO has been the game you optimize for. Keywords, backlinks, road matter descriptions that worked, it still works to a point. But search behavior is shifting. Buyers are skipping Google and going straight to AI or Gemini in the Google. They ask questions the way they would ask a friend. What is the best moisturizer for dry skin under $50? It's not a keyword or a conversation. AI actually answers it, and it pulls it from a completely different set of signals than Google does. Traditional SEO gets you on the list. GEO gets you into the answer. They are two different things. So, what is GEO? GEO stands for a Generative Engine Optimization. It is the practice of structuring your brand. So AI engines recognize you, trust you, and include you in generated answers. The platforms are we're talking about are ChatGPT, Perplexity, Google AI overviews, Gemini. These are not niche tools anymore. Now, here's a framework I want you to take away today. Think about AI visibility in three layers. Layer one is entity recognition. Does AI know your brand exists? Layer two is authority. Does AI trust you as a source? And layer three is answer inclusion. When a buyer asks a relevant question, does AI pulls you into the answer? You cannot skip to layer three. You have to build from the layer one up. Shopify brands. Why Shopify brands are vulnerable? I work with Shopify brands every day through JC and Co. We have been doing this over 7 years, and I see the same pattern over and over. The brand is real, the product is good, the founder knows their story inside and out, but none of that is structured in a way that AI can read. Most Shopify themes output minimal schema markup. Product descriptions are written for human readers, not for the machines. The brand story lives in the decks or Instagram captions. It's not in a structured data. It keep coming back to me that schema markup is your brand's resume, and it has to know what job you're applying for. It has to put you in the right category. It can otherwise it cannot vouch for you. So entity-based search, AI engines do not think about in keywords, they think about in entity. An entity is a defined real-world thing, a brand, a product category, a use case, a founder. AI builds a knowledge graph connecting these categories. Your goal is to become a recognized connected entity in the categories your customers are searching. You can see that on the slide here. Schema markup. Now, let us talk about a technical layer. Schema markup is a code that adds to your website that tells AI system exactly what content is about. Your customers never see it, it is for the machines. For Shopify brands, four schema types matter most: product schema, organization schema, FAQ schema, breadcrumb list schema. Good news is that you do not have to code this from scratch. There are Shopify apps that will handle the schema enrichment. The work is deciding what to say and making sure it is complete. So, what is the content that AI cites? Schema gets you recognized, content gets you cited. AI does not make things up, it pulls you from the sources, it has index and trust. Your job is to be those sources. Here's what the content looks like: comparison pages, use case pages, ingredient explainers, FAQ content. Go into ChatGPT and type your customer questions. Build content that answers those questions better than anything else. This is not a count backup, it is so useful. So, your 30-day action plan is for 4 weeks. Concrete steps. Week one, audit and benchmark. Know where you stand before you build anything. Week two, Structure data, fill the gaps found in 1 week. Content, write one comparison, write three FAQ pages, and then authority, reach, directories consist, and information is everywhere. This is your 30-day. It is not overwhelming, it's just a system. So let me share some of the brands that we work with, and are also those are the brands are amazing storytellers as well. Carmico, a niche apparel brand. It's a Canadian-owned fashion brand. Amazing. We started working a few months ago. They grew so much. They're actually opening their first retail location, which is an amazing. Um, they grew drastically within the just a few months, increased a big email growth, and then also social profile became more apparent. Brand did really picked up, and now they will be in retail stores, and I can't wait to shop with them. US-based Hearthstone Farms was challenging with their D2C, came up with the subscription. We worked on the customer acquisition and really helped them grow the subscription sales for 45% more. Crafty Raymond is one of the examples, very known Canadian brand, and had the company valuation for 9.2 million recently. And Tilly, very proud, have been very proud partner. And they actually, we did a digital transformation for them a couple of years ago, and actually make them digital first, 200% growth in their conversion. And the Shopify also published a case study for them. And it was, you can go and check it out. And yes, we build sites, many different types of sites on Shopify, and we do a lot of customer acquisition, paid performance, lead gen, email. I always say email is your revenue driver for any commerce brands. And yes, lots of sites we have built. We do a lot of content and social, and all of these brands got that traction because they did an audit with us, and we do a complete audit. Our audit actually, we have actually built a commerce audit, which is a five diagnostic. Like, it's like we diagnoses five areas in one engagement: CRO, AI visibility, email, customer acquisition, and also sales forecasting, our favorite one. You work out exactly where you stand and what you need to do with. And yeah, lots of brands that you have seen here actually start from that. So book a call or scan the code, and let's get started.